Hello and welcome to PE with Mr. D. Are you struggling to understand the fitness components? Do you have schoolwork due or a test coming up? Well, by the end of this interactive video, you'll know how to explain all 11 fitness components. Okay, our learning intention, what we want to get out of this video is to explain the 11 components of fitness, okay? How we know we're going to do that is our success criteria. Number 1, list the 11 components of fitness. Number 2, describe health-related and skill-related fitness components. And number 3, provide an example of each component. Okay, what you'll need is a pen and a bit of paper, all right? You'll notice up the top right corner, we've got a pause and resume button. Whenever that pops up, you're expected to pause and do an activity. Firstly, let's define our term. So what is fitness? Okay, the state or condition of being fit. All right, nice and simple. What are components? They are important parts or features of something. For example, you are an important component of your class. So the 11 components of fitness, before we get into it, I want to see what you guys already know. So pause the video, take your pen and paper and write down as many things that we can use to see if somebody is fit. And here they are, all 11, okay? Going from the top down to the bottom. We have cardiorespiratory fitness, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, body composition, agility, balance, power, speed, coordination, and reaction time. Take a couple of minutes to write these down. Okay, you may have noticed in the previous slide, the health-related and skill-related. So our fitness components are divided into these two categories. And down the bottom here, I've given you 2 tips to help you remember which is which. So we have 5 health related. These are our day-to-day activities. Okay, we have 6 skill related. They are more relevant to sport. Okay, so now we're going to go through each one individually. Number 1, cardiorespiratory fitness. This relies on the heart and the lungs and involves long distance exercise. An example would be running a marathon. Number 2, muscular strength. This relies on muscles being able to lift very heavy weight. Okay, an example would be squatting. Number 3, muscular endurance. This relies on muscles being able to do a movement over and over and over and over and over again. Example, push-ups or sit-ups. 4, flexibility. This relies on muscles and joints being able to move in a full range of motion. Okay, an example, doing the splits. Can you do the splits? I certainly can't. Number 5, body composition. This is about the amount of muscle and fat that your body has. In other words, what your body is made up of. An example, think about the difference between a sumo wrestler and a marathon runner. Agility. This is about being able to move your body quickly. An example, dodgeball or speed ladders. 7, balance. This is about being able to maintain your body in one position. An example would be balance beam in gymnastics. Another example would be doing a handstand. Can you do a handstand? Number 8 is power. This is about explosive movements, okay? Examples, jumping or throwing. Speed. This is about moving quickly. An example would be a 100-meter sprint. Who's the fastest 100-meter sprinter in the world? Number 10, coordination. This is about being able to do multiple things at once, okay? An example would be juggling. And last but not least, reaction time. This is about reacting quickly to something. For example, starting a race. Well done, you made it. Next, the most important bit. It's quiz time. So you'll need your pen and paper. We're going to see if you have achieved our learning intention. We'll do this by reviewing our success criteria. Okay, our first success criteria. Can you list the 11 components of fitness? Take your piece of paper, turn it over, see if you can write all 11. Go. And here they are. How did you go? If you didn't quite get them all, make sure you write them all down. Our second success criteria is, can you describe the health-related and skill-related fitness components? On your piece of paper, write health-related equals and skill-related equals. See if you can remember the tips that I gave you. Pause the video now. Okay, how did you go? Our health-related, they're our day-to-day activities. Our skill-related, they're more relevant to sport. Our third and final success criteria, can you provide an example of each component? Use the list that you've written down and see if you can think of one sport or one physical activity for each of the 11 components. How'd you go? Here's a list that we've gone through in this video. Maybe you thought of some others. If you didn't quite get them all down, write them down now. Note we have the blue and the red text. Do you remember what that stands for? Yep, that's right. Skill related and the health related fitness components. So, did you achieve the learning intention to explain the 11 components of fitness? If you achieved all 3 success criteria, then you can give yourself a high five. If not, go back and watch this video again and give it another go. Thanks so much for watching PE with Mr. D. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Do you have a topic that you'd like to learn? Comment below. Thanks guys.